Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. We've got over 970 of these available for your listening pleasure, a variety of topics. Would love to continue to be of service to you in whatever way we can. I've got almost 15 years of experience working with people on a variety of topics, trauma core stuff, relationships, business, habit change, all sorts of cool stuff in between. This is our life lesson series. This is episode number 105. Would love to continue to be of service to you in any way that I can. Please feel free to reach out if there's a way that I can be helpful to you in any sort of fashion. A couple ways to reach out. You can do so through Twitter at PO Perception or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either one will get you in touch with me or a member of my team, and we can go from there. So, kind of life lessons, things to remember, things to think about as we move forward into the last part of 2021 and into 2022. Good gosh, it's been a long time since we've had what seems like some sense of normalcy. So the first thing is, remember that struggle isn't always a bad thing. Oftentimes we want life to be as easy or simple as possible, but we grow through our struggles. When some of the most challenging points in my life, when I look back at them now, have taught me the most. And so rather than avoid a struggle, look at struggle as an opportunity to put yourself through rapid acceleration of growth. Obviously, we don't want to be in struggle for long periods of time. But if you're going through a season in your life or a period in your life where you're constantly struggling or getting to a place where you feel like you're burning out or you feel like you're not getting to where you want to be, there's certainly some challenges as it relates to kind of finding a different way to be of value in that way. So the next thing is customers. Put your customers or the needs of people that are in front of you, even if it's your friends, family. Because, I mean, even in relationships, believe it or not, the people that we're trying to relate to and connect to can be considered customers. They need us to do certain things for them. They benefit when we are present. They benefit when we are helpful and useful and connected. So we're trying to customize to their needs and meet their needs and connect with them on a deeper level. And so put the needs of others who are requesting things of you ahead of your own needs. That doesn't mean burn yourself out. It doesn't necessarily mean, get yourself to a place where you don't have good boundaries of self value. But at the same time, when you can put the needs of others ahead of your own and not lose yourself, you're always going to win in some way or another when you make that decision. The next thing to consider is avoid greed. Look, in reality, wealth is all about quality of life. It's not about money. So, the more you give, the more you make, because the more you give, the more you begin to understand that you can make a difference. And when you make a difference, people spread that word around about you as a person, which means the more you give, the more you're going to have opportunities to make that money and make the world a better place. People that are resistant to paying, let's say higher taxes or giving to charity, these are individuals who think that, I think sometimes they're living permanently in this like lifetime that's going to be here 10,000 years from now. In reality, we all have a limited finite amount of time. So giving is a major point of the creation of our legacy, and when we begin to understand that, we get to a higher ground much easier. Next is be patient with the things you're trying to accomplish. Patience is so important. It doesn't mean be inactive, but sometimes diligency and consistency as it relates to how we relate to the world around us is one of the most important things we can employ. Finding a way to create a strategy that upholds your values on a consistent basis is also super important. Find out what you value. If you value money or influence or fame or power, then seek that. If you value a bunch of small relationships, then seek that. If you value the ability to make a large difference for a niche group of people, then build on that. But create strategies that allow you to live the cause of that which you are seeking to implement and seeking to improve in the world. When you live the value of the cause you're trying to implement, your daily life, your weekly life, your monthly life will become better by default, because then you're living a sense of purpose, a sense of truth, a sense of meaning. Whereas if you don't have that, you're going to eventually either burn out or wonder if you're doing enough or wonder if you're making a real impact in the world, and that becomes problematic for a number of reasons, not limited to the fact that in the end, if you don't know if you're actually making a difference, then you're not going to be as connected to the difference you truly want to make in the long run anyway. So hopefully this is at least somewhat helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.